Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa Ellen Arianis, T.E.A., and this is Tea Time Adventures on YouTube. It's been a hot minute, I know. I haven't been diligently recording like I should, but I am here today to talk some trash and go through my empties for January and February of 2026. Now this is my traditional bag to hold it in. I hang it off of actually my ironing board that's against my bedroom wall, and I just fill it up as I go through stuff throughout the month. So it's held up pretty good. I think it was a Dollar Tree bag, and I like it because it's bright red. It signifies, to me, an accomplishment. So there is that. Now, I want to welcome back my returning subscribers. I love you. I love you. I love you. There's a whole bunch of new people on the bus, so thank you so much for joining my YouTube family. I really do appreciate it. And while we're thinking about this, please give me a thumbs up on this video for positivity. Really do appreciate it, and it helps my channel out. So, this might be a bit of a long one. I want you to sit back, relax, grab a snack, something to drink, because we're going to be talking some trash here and going through all of my empties. Now, this isn't just about beauty and skincare. Yep, I may not have been doing taste testing per se. I have been doing some hashtag what's for dinner. And there are some reviews of food that, again, there were no taste tests, but I am going to review the food that has been sort of unusual that I've picked up and we've tried lately. So let's go ahead and get into that. Going to go ahead and start off with food this time because they're a little bit heavier items, and I do have a trash bag underneath my little table here. First thing is a negative review. I could not find my regular Kroger Carb Master, C-A-R-B Master, Carb Master yogurt. This is a higher protein, lower carb. I believe it's, if it's not dairy-free, it's gluten-free, something free. Lactose, that's maybe is lactose-free. Now, I'm mostly concerned about lower carbs, and it still tastes really good. I couldn't find enough in the grocery store last time I went there, so I picked up 4 of another Kroger brand, Kroger's Protein 20, key lime flavored low-fat yogurt, cultured ultra-filtered milk, and its twin, the mixed berry. Nay. They are absolutely disgusting. They are somewhere between the thickness of a sour cream before you've stirred it up and Philadelphia cream cheese. You could stand up a spoon in it and it wouldn't tilt. I've added like 4 packets of stevia with monk fruit, no calorie sweetener in it. I've added a teaspoon of semi-sweet chocolate chips. I've added nuts to it. I added anything that I could to make them taste better, have a better mouthfeel. Oh, these are absolutely wretched. They're really, really gross. So I do not recommend them. I'm just going to have to stick with my Carb Master, and hopefully Ralph's Grocery Store will have enough flavors to keep me satisfied and enough on the shelf to last me for 2 weeks, since I only go grocery shopping every 2 weeks. So this is a hard nope. I do not recommend these at all. So we have that. The next thing I also don't recommend, and I believe that I got it in a subscription box that is SoCal Sampling. I believe that's what it is. Social sampling. And it's a 0 sugar, clearly Canadian sparkling water beverage with citrus medley. I just don't do well on sparkling waters, things that aren't true sodas. And it just tastes like salt to me. Does it have any salt? No. 0 sodium, 0 carbohydrates, 0 sugars, 0 taste. So I don't recommend this as well. Yeah, I think it was social sampling that I got this from. So no, it's been sitting in my refrigerator probably like a year, and I finally just decided, let's just try it and get it over with. And yeah. So The next thing I'm going to try is, because I am a diabetic and I really do need to keep the carb count down, but I really like pasta. So we've been sampling different things to try and bring the carbs down. Now, I haven't switched over to a no to low carb pasta substitute, but I did decide to try Yo Mama. Yo Mama's tomato sauce, marinara sauce, fresh ingredients, premium, no sugar added, low sodium, with love from Yo Mama. And it is 6 servings per container. So each serving is a half a cup. Usually with spaghetti sauces or marinara sauces, your serving is a quarter cup. This is a half a cup, 60 calories, 4.5 grams of fat, no cholesterol, only 130 milligrams of sodium, carbohydrates 5, minus 1 gram of fiber. Only 2 added sugars and 1 of protein. So you're knocking that 5 grams down to 4 grams net carbs. So it is a little bit more savory than I like. I do like the sweeter things like ragu, but if this is going to help me have a little bit more sauce on my pasta, lower calorie, larger portion, the amount of sodium in it is minuscule compared to other pasta sauces, as is the carbs. So I do believe they have a vodka sauce that we haven't tried yet, and I believe there's an Alfredo sauce. Now, I haven't compared it to, is it Rao's, Raos, that they sell at Costco and in the grocery store? So we'll have to see. I do tend to like a sweeter pasta sauce, though. But I'm still going to recommend this. This is really good, especially if you're diabetic, you're trying to cut down on your carbs. The proteins don't jack up enough, but it does have 275 milligrams of potassium, 1 milligram of iron, 90 milligrams of calcium, and no vitamin D. So there's that. But I do think it is good, and I think I'd get it again, but I do want to compare it to Rao's marinara sauce. Now, the next thing was a surprise. Campbell's Amazon order. Never see it in the grocery store. This is garlic parmesan with herbs. Now, I did do a hashtag what's for dinner with this, and I was surprised. I would definitely get it again. It does say that it is new. You can see it too well, and that is garlic parmesan with herbs. 70 calories per half cup. There's 2.5 servings per container. Now, I use this as a base for I think a chicken, potato, vegetable stew and soup at the same time. So I use this as a base, and I definitely get it again. You do add 1 cup of milk to it, etc. But my carbohydrates are only 10, no fiber, 2 grams of sugar, 1 of protein, fat is 3 grams, cholesterol is only 5 milligrams. Sodium is going to be a little bit high at 790 milligrams. Potassium is only 40. So I wish they'd switch those out a little bit, but that was okay. I really liked it, and I definitely get it again. Now here's another one. I don't think I did a video on this one, but I tried a 3-ingredient cake. You heard me. You get a box cake, you get a can of soda, and you get a tub of ice cream or frosting. That's it. You dump out the cake mix in a bowl, you add the soda, mix it up, put it in your 13 by 9 pan for 30-ish minutes at, I believe, 350. When it's taken out and cooled, you put the frosting on top. It may not be as fluffy as if you have used oil and eggs, but it is absolutely divine. So we used a strawberry cake mix. I don't know if it was Duncan Hines or Betty Crocker. We used a seasonal Fanta, which I believe was, or was it Sunkissed? It was Sunkissed, and it was strawberry and orange. So it was seasonal, can't find it again. And then we used this, I think it was a strawberry, Dolly Parton's strawberry, and I forgot to save this one. But her buttercream is also really good as well. So yeah, this is great. It is Duncan Hines, but it's the Dolly Parton version of Duncan Hines. So I definitely recommend Dolly. So yeah, that was a great little dessert. All right. Next is a bit of declutter. There's only 2 things, and they've kind of gone bad. Gosh knows when I got these or where I got these. So long ago. This is Be Essential Enhanced with Vitamin E Honey Balm beeswax lip balm. I think it's turned. I don't really go for the really waxy lip balms, and it just has an funky smell to it. It doesn't glide on nicely. So this is a declutter. Probably used it part way, but it's kind of drying out. The next is this, and even though it says it expired in 2023, December of 2023. This was a Plum Candy Melts Vegan Lip Balm in Berry Feast. And again, it's turned. I didn't use that much. You can see the little fingerprint right there. I just didn't reach for it, and it's got a smell that I think it's gone bad by this time, so it's like 2 years overdue at least. So there is that. Now I'm going to get a little bit more into the flat goods. So some of the things as I call the bathroom items. So I did my hair a little bit while back, and I do rely on the Revlon, the Color Silk Bond Repair Complex. 98% less breakage because I do have thinning hair, and it just comes out and kitten loads the whole piece of hair. It's not split ends. There's no split ends. It just falls out. So thank you, hormones. And menopause. So I use either number 11, which one this one is, or intermix it with number 10. They're both a black, a soft black, or a graduated black, and I think it does a good job. Hopefully it doesn't look too freakish. Hopefully it looks natural, but I do recommend the Revlon brand. This is Cotton Rounds, and I believe this was one of the ones that I've been trying desperately to get rid of. I bought a 3-pack off of Amazon, and they just seem to split apart like Grand's biscuits. They just don't stay together very well. So I am done, I think, with this, and I'm going back to the better Amazon brand. My usual nasal spray I go through every month, which is the phenylephrine hydrochloride 1% 4-hour nasal spray. I live on this stuff. I've been taking those drops since I was a child. Even with my CPAP machine, my nose will get stuffed up during the night and I just can't breathe. So this helps quite a bit. This I'm absolutely delighted to share with you. Close Up. Anybody remember Close Up? Do you know how hard it is to find close-ups? I do not like cream toothpaste. I don't like the mouthfeel of it. I just don't. It just doesn't do. I really like gel toothpaste. And I've been suffering through, I believe it's AIM toothpaste, and it's got a stripe of red and a stripe of blue, but most of it's cream. And until very, very recently, that was all I could get. I could not find Close Up in the grocery store or CVS or any place else. Finally found a 4-pack on Amazon, and I grabbed it up. So this is Close Up, and I've loved this since my teen years. Whenever it first came out, I've been an avid user of it. It is a cinnamon blast flavor rather than a mint flavor, and it just makes my mouth feel cleaner than a paste toothpaste. So there's that. All right, we've got our Batiste dry shampoo. This time I tried the Cheeky Cherry, and it does a great job. The whole line does. I don't like the tropical scents. I believe that there is a rose and another citrus, etc., etc. I do like this. I do keep coming back to it. So I definitely recommend the Batiste dry shampoo. All right. This is a little Christmas candle. It's taken me forever. You've probably noticed it back here at some point in time, but I finally used it up, wiped it out so I can reuse it if I want to, or just recycle it. This was part of a PR package that I got, I don't know how long ago, 2+ years ago, and I'm still going through little candles. I don't really get PR anymore, but I'm okay with that. That means I don't have to be obligated to anybody to talk up their products. But this was okay. What was this? This was a peppermint. I love peppermint, so that was great. All right, dragging this stuff over here a little bit more. Can't remember if Wow came out of Allure, if it came out of Birchbox. Probably Allure. Color Security Shampoo. It was 2.5 fluid ounces. Wow does not wow me. No, it just doesn't feel like it's doing a good job keeping my hair deeply cleaned. So I did go through with it. I didn't write anything else down, but I believe it was an Allure item and not a Birchbox. So there's that. Now, these are Monday shampoo and conditioner. And these were gifted to me by Sylvia Jackson. My girl Sylvia up in Northern California. We got to meet last year, and it was an absolute joy to meet her and her family. I had put together a box of friend mail, per se, to give to her when we met, and then she reciprocated later on and sent me a box of really cool stuff. So I did go through the Mondays. I think we probably both got these out of a Walmart box at one point, but thank you, Sylvia. I have fun with these. I think they sell the bigger versions at Costco, if I remember, or they did at one time. So there is that. Next is, where are we? Difeel, Difeel. This is the rosemary hand lotion, and I know that I got this off of Shop Miss A. I do like getting their lotions. I tend to get their lotions and some odd face masks from them, and I usually capitalize on their like Memorial Day sale once a year when everything is an X% off, and they also have like free shipping or something like that. So there's that. Definitely get it again. This is a Perlice Watermelon Energizing Marshmallow Peel-Off Mask. I think I was using this when I first started my channel, and I'm heading up to 4 years. I finally used the final part of it. I think I used to tick off Jean Louise because I would always get a full face peel, and she'd be sitting there trying to get all the little bits and pieces off of her cheeks. So I love this. This is great. But I'm over the peel off masks by this time. But this is a great brand, and this is a great product. All right, next up is Biro Hydrangea Tea Intensive Hydration Syrup, and this was gifted me in friend mail by Mary Catherine. It's a pretty bottle. Mary Catherine, MC, and this was April of 2025 when she gifted it to me, and I started it. Absolutely beautiful, heavy-duty glass. It's just gorgeous, and it's taken me almost a year to use it up, but it definitely had that beautiful hydrangea crisp scent to it. I did like it. Did a good job. Speaking of others of my YouTube ladies, this is the LMS Superfood Fruit Vinegar Liquid Glow Radiance Facial Toner. Absolutely loved it. Yeah, it's a little vinegary smell. And this is gifted to me by CG Carol Gardner. And this also was started in April of 2025. So would I get this again if it was offered to me in any of my subscription boxes? Absolutely. I did find it quite refreshing. I do actually like the scent of vinegar. So it is a touch of fruit and a touch of vinegar, but I just like the smell. And it did a really good job. It just felt so refreshing. So thank you, Carol Gardner. All right, this next item, again, started in April of 2025, and this is the Biro Truffle Eye Serum, and this was gifted to me by Kim Vermiglia. Kim's a little of a lot. She gifted 2 of them to me in friend mail, and this is the smaller of the 2. And this one is the one I took to work, so anytime I'd feeling the least little bit stressed, I'd be smearing that stuff on, patting it in, so I could be doing it multiple times a day. I am still working through the larger one, which might be even a little bit bigger than that in my night bag. So thank you, Kim. All right. Next one, another Sylvia Jackson, Avita Botanical Repair Strengthening Overnight Serum for your hair. I do like this brand, I really do. And I don't smell it anymore, but it had, it's just a nice serum for your hair. It's sort of like a leave-in conditioner. It helps with frizz, it helps with shine, so it's a very good brand. Thank you, Sylvia. All right, this next one, next 2 actually, really. Micellar Waters. I've had this little micellar water from Garnier for quite some time, and it's been in my bag at work, and I just kind of kept refilling it. And now that I've got another bottle at work that I'm going through, that is just a generic plain plastic bottle that I can dump smaller samples in. This is my preferred brand is the Garnier. So I do have one that I'm going through right now that's over there that was gifted to me by Michelle, Wavy Like the Ocean, so I'm going through that as well. Now, you recently saw both of these I think one was Ipsy and one was Birchbox. I think they are both makeup removers, micellar water, and one, and there's from Sephora. So one was just micellar cleansing water, and the other one was Express waterproof makeup remover with cornflower extract. I took these to work and dumped it into my generic toner container, which only like tiny little bit left, so I did use these up this month, and they were nice to try. I don't know if I'd go out over to Sephora and buy them, but they were very nice to try. Okay, now we've got a teeny weeny itsy bitsy vitamin C advanced antioxidant serum with vitamin E and squalene, fragrance free. Who are you by? Pierre Fabre, itsy bitsy. Literally, it was done in one use. It is like 3 mil. Yeah, it didn't last long, and I think it was fine. I don't remember anything particularly remarkable about it. I was just happy I went through a sample. Then we have Elemis Pro Collagen Eye Revive Mask. Now, this one doesn't have a name on it, so this must have been one that I bought myself from Ipsy add-ons or gotten Ipsy. I know that I've been gifted with other ones by Kim Vermiglia, that I've got those marked somewhere in a bag as well. Now, Darphin, D-A-R-P-H-I-N, Darphin, Paris Stimule Skin plus Divine Multi-Correction Divine Eye Cream. This sample, I think it was on eBay or Mercari, cost me $15, and I've been holding it on to special occasions. Why? Use your good stuff. Don't let it sit there and look pretty when it could make you look pretty or make you feel good. So this is absolutely wonderful. This tiny little, how many mils are you? Or a 3 mil sample again, and I made it last, but you could actually feel this one like tightening the skin under your eyes. Would I buy it? I wouldn't be able to afford it, but this teeny tiny little $15 sample was absolutely divine. There's that. All right, makeup. This is taking a long time, so I do apologize in advance. I'm one of those girls that really don't like watching long videos. I don't like making long videos, but I have a lot to chat about, and this is 2 months worth of empties. So we have my tried and true Maybelline Unstoppable Black Eyeliner. This is what I have on today, and this is my go-to. I've tried other things that I've gotten at a big Ipsy and Birchbox that you either are the gel cream tips are just so soft they just break, or they're the kind that you have to swivel up or use a sharpener on, and they don't have the control that I have with this. So yeah, this is my tried and true. Now this next one is, I believe, an NYX. This is originally a professional makeup lip liner. It was in some form of red, and I've always used it as an eyeliner. A line of black, a line of red, and then blend it out with a pink eyeshadow. And I've used it. It is a little bit creamy. It can be a little crumbly if you're got too much coming out one end, but I definitely pick it up. Again, I love having a black and a red stripe and then blend it in with another color. So this is definitely a repurchase. Now, the next 3, I believe, were gifted to me by Stephanie. That's Glitzy Gem. I'm in collaborations with her for Temu swaps. And when she and I swapped back and forth, I did tell her that I like multi-chrome, like eyeliners and eyeshadows. So I've gone through 3 more of the ones that she had sent me of. I believe I've already gone through either 1 or 2 of the single pot shadows. So this one's been used up. I don't know if you can see the color there, but it's definitely a purple multi-chrome. And then the next 2, where are we? Yeah, this one. I used it so much, and then the final little bit fell out. So there's that. And then the other one, and again, these came from Temu. That one sort of shifts a little bit. There's just that, yeah, it's all gone by now. But they were fun to play with, so thank you so much, Stephanie. I really had fun with these. All right, that's the normal stuff. Let's get into the skincare. I know there's some of you that are waiting to see what I've eaten this month, and just hold your horses, SRJ Wildcat. It's coming. We tease. All right, so these little fun things are just like 3 to 5 mil of a nighttime skincare, and it's basically more aloe based than a heavier duty serum. You just slather them on at night. That's all it takes, is just one application. That's all it's good. So I've been taking these to work, and they're just good to give me, just a little bit of softness, a little bit of refreshing feeling, especially when I'm in air conditioning all day long. So I used 5 of these this month, and they all came from Temu. This one was, again, Innisfree tends to be something that we get from Ipsy, and there were 2 toner pads, Gentle Retinol Soleic Daily Toner Pads from Innisfree. And I have to be careful with retinol, but these did not bother me. I think they did a very good job, not only as a toner, but sort of as a little bit of an exfoliant. I do have this side that tends to be redder than this side, and it didn't irritate my skin. So there's that. More of the Temu items that I take to work and use as little serums, moisturizers, etc. There's 4 of those that I also used from Temu. Again, these might be a little bit closer to 5 mil. 3, can't see it, 3, nope, there's still 3 mils. So I used more of those this month as well. This was also, this might have been Stylevana, and it was a scrub. I don't like scrubbing, so I finally used this, I don't know after how many years. It was okay, I'm just not a scrub-a-dub-dub fan with an exfoliating scrub, so there's that. Alright, now we're coming to the eye masks. Let's see if I can get these. Yes, we are coming to the eye mask. So I've gone through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16, is that it? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I've gone through one almost every day this month, and this is just eye masks. So we've got, who do we have? We have something from Kim Famiglia. This was a Banter Beauty eye mask. They did a good job. We have the Refresh and Revitalize Hydrate Calm Brightening from Bai. Again, this was from Kim Famiglia. Kim's a little of a lot. Thank you, Kim. We have just the Grace and Stella that I bought myself. This is a tried and true. I use them and buy them in bulk most of the time. Aceology. I do believe I went through both of those that I got in an Ipsy bag. So yeah, I wrote Ipsy on the back of those. So I really like these. These things stay in place. They're not your usual hydrogel, so they're a little more paper oriented, and they stick very well. Be talking on the phone at work. I had my headphones on, and they stay in place. So definitely recommend them. Let's see. We have Levitate. I don't know where I got you from, but there were 3 pairs. Allure, probably not Birchbox. I've gotten rid of that sooner, so I'm going to say maybe Allure. There were 3 pairs: hydrogel under eye mask, collagen, ginseng, and pearl extract. So they were quite nice. I did like those. I did like getting those. We have more hydrogel, EVO Skin. This is something that I don't know where I picked it up, whether it was Ipsy or Birchbox or Allure. So there's that. Mari. Okay, this one came from Kim Famiglia. Again, I like these marine collagen eye gels. They stayed on pretty well. So that's one of my criteria, is not only how it affects my under eyes, but if they stay on while I'm talking on the phone, propped up and not slithering all over the place. The next one was Generation Skin. This is something I picked up somewhere. Did its job. We've got, who are you? Faded Tropicals. Kim gave them to me. Kim Famiglia. I absolutely love these. Oh my gosh. If you get a chance, again, it is Faded Topicals Brightening and Clearing Eye Gel Mask. So there is that. Next one was Clune I must have bought that. Oh, no, MC Mary Catherine. So I got these from Mary Catherine. Mary Catherine, thank you so much. I believe she sent them to me in friend mail. This was Zuzu, and it was a mung bean mask. This was something that I must have picked up from Stylevana. I waited too young to use it. They definitely went bad. Not only had they shrunk, but they had a horrible smell. Yeah, eye masks can go bad. Imagine that. So, yeah, it was Stylevana on this one. And they'd shrunk and just didn't smell nice, so I didn't use them. We've got Spa Life, which is another one of my tried and true eye masks. I definitely appreciate those and like those. We've got everything sticking together. Aloe Vera Eye Gels by Blue Mora. I believe Mary Catherine introduced Christine and Erlene and myself to this great pack of eye masks in all different colors with all different attributes, and so I went through a couple of those. So while I bought these myself, it was Mary Catherine influenced me. So thank you very much, Mary Catherine. We've got Sweet Dreams, Collagen Glow, Gold Eye Masks, again from Kim. I'm going through Kim's stuff. So yeah, they were cool masks. They did stay on pretty well too. So I appreciate that. We've got something from Mary Catherine. I woke up like this. SF eye mask. I love the packaging. I think the Brighten and Tighten, you could definitely feel a little bit something while I was wearing these, so I did enjoy them. Last item, Wavy Like the Ocean, Michelle, Detoxifying Charcoal Eye Zone Mask. This was fun. I did like that. So thank you, Michelle. I truly do appreciate it. The other eye masks I did went along with a lip mask, and this was from Wendy Jean. Now I'm going to have all of these ladies listed down below so you can check out their channels. I believe I won a Mask Monday giveaway that Wendy Jean had done with Kimmy, hanging out with Kim, and this was one of the items, so definitely had to keep my mouth shut and my eyes open as I wore this. So thank you so much, Wendy Jean. Again, I'm getting there. I did such a good job. I'm so proud of myself. It's not even funny. Okay, yeah, I went through a whole bunch of masks. So we've got the Creme Shot Call Me Smooth. This was gifted to me by Mary Catherine Loves Cats. It had this slight peach scent, not overwhelming, very nice. This one again, Mary Catherine Loves Cats. She knows that I love rose scent. So this was from the Creme Shot Bulgarian Rose Water Face Mask. Love this one. Love this one. Let's see, we've got Saturday Skin, and this was from, ooh, look at that. Ooh, can you see it shift? That's cool. This was gifted to me by a subscriber that I haven't seen in at least 2 years, and she used to watch all of my videos. She and her husband were truckers East Coast to West Coast, and her name was Alexis, so I hope everything is going well with hers. I don't see her at any other channel either, so maybe she's just not watching YouTube anymore, but oh, look at the packaging on that. That's gorgeous. And that was Saturday Skin Cotton Cloud, a probiotic mask. The next was Animal Sheep. Now, we did a Mask Monday collaboration with Mary Catherine, and I believe Erlene, I do not think that Christine was on this collab with us, but this was what Mary Catherine had gifted us, all of us, for future collabs. So thank you, Mary Catherine, and my girlies, Christine and Erlene as well. This one is a JLo Beauty. I've never liked these things. I ended up with 4 of them. I think this is the last one. That Limitless Glow. I don't like this mask. I really don't. I used it under protest to use it up rather than declutter. So I don't recommend this one. Sorry, JLo. Next is Koec, K-O-E-C, Rose Extract Face Mask, and this is one that I had purchased myself. I think off of Amazon. I want to say it was off of Amazon. So love the scent of rose. Did a wonderful job. Moon Velvet. How can we not like Moon Velvet? Again, a gift from Mary Catherine Loves Cats. I know she used to have an affiliate code for Facery. If it's still active, it might be in her current description box, so definitely want to check her out. This is one of the best masks ever. It is a cream-based mask. There is so much cream left over after you put the mask on that you can use it like the next day. You can put it on your arms, you can put it on your legs. There's that much left over. So excellent, excellent mask. Next one was Carol Gardner had gifted me. This was either friend mail or I'd want to give away from her. I can't remember which, but you glow, bestie. And it's from the Creme Shop. It's green tea, clarifying, hyaluronic acid, hydrating, multivitamin blend for brightening. Absolutely stinking cute. There's my little My Melody right there. She is my favorite of the Sanrio characters, more so than Hello Kitty. So love this mask. Thank you, Carol. We've got hand masks from Wendy Jean again. Okay. Whoa, let's try and brighten things up. There you go. Wendy Jean gave me some strawberry extract hand masks. These were lovely. They smelled really good. It was like wearing strawberry ice cream scent to them. So this was fantastic. Thank you, Wendy Jean. Next is a dermal. This was from Sandie Buckley. I haven't seen Sandie on YouTube for quite some time. We used to talk all the time. I know she's got a lot of health issues, so I haven't seen her too much. She might be more active on Facebook than any other of the social medias, but thank you, Sandie. Okay, we've got Technic Hydrate Sheet Mask Plumping Effect. This was gifted by Carol Gardner. It was an odd shape. It had a weird seam on it. And I love Carol, but this was a weird mask, Carol. But I appreciate having this. Again, I don't remember if it was friend mail that she had sent me or a giveaway I had won, but thank you so much, Carol Gardner. Soothing Rose. We see a recurring theme here. This one, though, got to be careful. Who are we? Who are we? Infused with retinol to help enhance and smooth skin. This might be a Bolero. Bolero is a Dollar Tree haul. Yeah, it was a Dollar Tree haul. This is how long ago it was. I don't think I've been to Dollar Tree in at least a year and a half, maybe longer. This is a wash-off. After you're done with your mask, you have to go wash your face. That is so rare with sheet masks these days. So I definitely wrote, wash off on the back. So there you go. Softening Care Face Mask Mandarin Orange. This is a Shop Miss A purchase. And technically, I think it was expired when I used it, but only by a few months. I've bought this particular one, this particular scent, quite a few times every time I pick up a Shop Miss A order, so I do like it. And it is by, I think it's Nature. Next is a Pure Cotton Sheet Mask, useful looking skin, revitalizing Medicia Derma. And this was, again, gifted to me by subscriber Alexis that I haven't seen in about 2 years. So hopefully she and her man are okay out there. Again, long distance truckers, east to west coast. And I thank you, Alexis. The next one was Jeju Volcanic Ash facial mask. Anybody give this to me? No, I must have gotten it somewhere. I don't know where I got it. Probably Ipsy. I don't really like the charcoal ones all that much. I really don't. I don't know why, but wow, this is a really long video. I really don't like the charcoal face mask all that much, but I must have picked it up from somewhere. I do not have anybody's names written on it, so it must be all on me. Next one is again from Miss Alexis, the long-lost subscriber. She gave me a lace mask. As you can see, it is a very pretty mask made of lace. I've done collabs with this particular mask before, so it was a beautiful mask. It's infused with rose water. Here I am with my background again, and I love it. And the last was a foot mask, aloe vera and cucumber, and this was from Michelle, Wavy Like the Ocean. So she'd sent me a huge box of friend mail, and I'm so grateful for her always watching my videos, always commenting, and she's very much a presence over on Instagram, and some of her photographs from the Dollar Tree end up as part of thumbnails for other collabs, so that's pretty cool. This is the evil. This is the evil cotton rounds that I do not like and I'm not getting again. It was a 3-pack. It was a good deal. 3-pack cotton rounds, but they tend to split apart like Pillsbury Grand biscuits, and I don't like that with the, I want it to stay in place so it's kind of doing its scrubbing work, whether it's applying a toner, a micellar water, moisturizer, whatever it is, but I don't like this one. I'm going back to what I used to buy on Amazon, so don't recommend that. The next is micellar or makeup wipes. I believe I got this off of Amazon. This was something I had purchased in a multi-pack. I know I've been gifted others different brand, I believe, by Erlene and Mary Catherine that I'll be going through, but this is one that I purchased myself, and I love the scent of orange, so there's that. All right, we're hitting the 40-minute mark. I really am trying to hurry. Let's get into some more food. So, the only bean, edamame, crunchy roasted edamame beans. There's 100 calories. It is only 6 carbs with 4 carbs of fiber. So that knocks it down to 2 carbs net. They are a little dry, they are crunchy, they are a little bit salty, not too bad, only 150 milligrams, but I actually kind of like them. So I picked up a bigger bag at Costco, and I think I do better when I don't get the bigger bag, when I do have the portion controlled, and I think there's 10 in a pack, and I got them off of Amazon, so I do recommend these. Now, this I thought was very cool. It is a Knorr's cup of soup, and it is corn soup. And it actually originated in Israel. So it's an Israel Knorr's version of a soup that I've never seen here in the US. And no matter what is going on in the world, I love this soup. So my husband was Jewish. I know they had a lot of things that they used to get at Jewish stores down in Los Angeles. So I love the soup, and I'm not gonna go into anything else that is going on in the world with this country, but I love the soup. Next is a whole bunch of drinks. So, Sunkissed. It is a singles to go strawberry tangerine. It is 0 calorie. It's got 100% of vitamin C for the day, 0 calorie, or 0 sugar, low calorie. It might have 5 calories in a 16-ounce bottle of water, and I'm right, it is 5. Sodium is only 10 milligrams, carbohydrates 2, but it's got 100% of your vitamin C for the day. I couldn't just get 1 or 2 boxes. I had to buy like an 8 or 10 pack of these boxes. And what prompted me was we had made that strawberry cake that I told you about, and we had used Sunkissed strawberry orange canned soda in that cake. And I thought, I'd love to find the 0 sugar. Well, this is strawberry tangerine, so it does have a slightly different taste, but I do like it, so recommending that. Getting back into Crystal Light. Okay, so we all know that Teresa really, really likes the sweet tea. It's the 5 calorie, sweetener. This is in the pitcher size box, so it makes, I think 2 packets make a gallon. So this is the tried and true flavor that I really, really like. But on Amazon, since I don't have a Walmart, Amazon, I have also picked up Fruit Punch, which is delightful, takes me back to my childhood days, but stings like an MF. Yes, it does. So you have to be really careful with your countertops or your clothes or anything that there might be a drip on. So it stains red almost instantly. So be careful with that. The next one was cherry cranberry, or cherry pomegranate, excuse me. Cherry pomegranate, also in the pitcher size. I actually like this too, but again, you have to be careful with the dyes. That you can stain your countertop, you can stain your clothes, but I try to be very, very careful. And there's that. Again, speaking of childhood, that Crystal Light and the Concord grape. This tastes like, grape Kool-Aid from when we were kids, except it's, 5 calories. So I went through these as well. Now, out of all of them, I'd probably get them again, but my tried and true is still the sweet tea. And the last one I picked up was strawberry. This one is surprising. I think I have a couple of packets still left on this. This does not stain as badly. It is a very mild pink, but is a delightful, delightful flavor. So if you're diabetic, trying to cut down on calories, trying to get you off soda, this has got me cut down to just 1 can of soda a day instead of 3. So I'm getting more hydrated since it's made with water. It doesn't have any carbonation. It's got citrus acid in it. Carbohydrates is 2, calories 5. It's just a sweet taste. So I do like my sweet taste. And the last item is Skinny Pop. So I bought I think it was a 6-pack or an 8-pack off of Amazon, and I tried a box of the original and a box of the white cheddar. I forgot to save the bag for the white cheddar, but both of them are nice. I think they're 100 calories again. It's just 3 ingredients. One packet is 100 calories. Your carbs are 10. So that's not too bad. It's only got one gram of fiber, so it knocks you down to 9. Only 1 gram of protein, a little bit more of fat because, you got to pop the things in something. Sodium 85. So it's very, very low in that. I just found something else that I didn't realize rolled under my leg. So there's that. And the very last one is Tatcha, the longevity serum, which wasn't longevity. It just lasted 1, maybe 2. It's 0.17 ounce. It's not even a quarter of an ounce. So it was just like shake, shake, and it's gone. And that was the last thing in my Empties Talking Trash. So that's a lot. This is a really long one. I usually don't do 45-minute videos. Oh my God. I talk too much. I do it for a living. So hopefully everybody was pleased with me yammering on about what I've used, what I like, what I don't like, and the things that were absolutely disgusting. Do not buy that Kroger 20 grams of protein yogurt. The mouth feel of it is nasty. Absolutely nasty. But I am appreciative of all the gifts that I was given, from subscribers to fellow YouTubers, etc. I feel blessed to have had such wonderful friends that have gifted me with fun items that help with my skincare, etc., etc., etc. So thank you so much, everyone, for visiting with me today. I truly do appreciate each and every one of you. Hopefully I'll get back in the swing. I might try one more video tonight before I go to bed. I know it's getting late. And that might be, and it's been a while since I've done it, I use your good stuff, so stay tuned for that. So please take good care of yourselves. Take good care of each other. Please give me a thumbs up for positivity. Share me out. Leave me a comment. Was there anything that you've tried that I've shown here? Is there things that you recommend? Leave me a comment down below. Thanks, everyone. Love you. Bye.